Hello guys, happy 2023 and welcome to the first episode of TLDR. TLDR stands for Too Long Didn't Read. Because we all know what it's like to be watching the shenanigans of social media and thinking to yourself, girl, I ain't reading all that. So in today's episode of the TLDR breakdown, or should I say beatdown, we are going to be speaking about the fight that took place between Peter Monn as well as Thomas Halbert, Keemstar seemingly overnight becoming a trans rights activist, a long lost clip of Edwin that has resurfaced to the internet, Andrew Tate, Morphe and Ethan Klien to name a few, so let's get straight into it. Now, if you aren't aware of what took place a couple of days ago between Thomas Halbert and Peter Monn, I'm here to break it down to you. Now, Peter Monn decided to release a video on YouTube, and in this video, it had Thomas Halbert in the thumbnail as well as being discussed throughout the video. This video seemed to be somewhat of a breakdown of the drama's history past within the beauty community. And it's safe to say that Thomas Halbert was not happy about it. Now, in the video it is that Peter Monn released, he seems to have misgendered Thomas Halbert. Now, a lot of you people may know and a lot of you people may not know, but Thomas Halbert now goes by she, they pronouns. Now, immediately, Peter Monn was informed about this and ran directly to his comment section to make a correction. I want to make a correction and apologize to Thomas. I was not aware that she goes by she, her pronouns. Thank you for those who informed me, and I apologize for my mistake. So that was it. Peter Monn corrected the mistake, right? Wrong. Because then shortly after on social media, so many people were tweeting at Thomas Halbert as well as at Peter Monn requesting that Peter Monn do more to rectify this situation. The main thing they want him to do being taking down the video in its entirety. Like, for me personally, I'm down to fight for trans rights, but I just kind of feel like in this situation, this is a situation where somebody misspoke. And yeah, it's not cute to be misgendered, but an unintentional misgendering is completely different to an active misgendering, in my humble opinion. For instance, I used to go to school with a girl called Ozzy Debojega, and that was her full African name. Now, so many girls that it is that I went to school with kind of refused to call her by her full name because it was just easier for them if they called her Ozzy. So one day she got super duper upset with everybody and said, "Hello, my name is Ozzy Debojega. It is my full African name. I do not have an English name for you to shorten, so I would really prefer it if you guys refer to me by my full name." Some girls who understood the misunderstanding was like, "Oh crap, totally, I didn't realize I was upsetting you. I'll call you Ozzy Debojega in future." But then other girls thought that she was being a little bit too up herself and still continued to call her Ozzy. Now, for me, there is a fundamental difference between the girls who didn't know and have now been informed and have changed their verbiage correctly versus the girls who knew and then continued to say the incorrect name regardless of being informed. And for me personally, just all of the dragging it is that I saw on social media surrounding Peter Monn and dragging Peter Monn directly just seemed a little bit too much for the situation at hand. Now, what ended up happening in this situation is Peter Monn did eventually end up taking down his video and releasing another video speaking about how it is that he felt about this situation. This is what Peter Monn had to say.
So I did this video, and within minutes of posting it, I started getting comments from people saying that I had misgendered Thomas. So I immediately went over to her Twitter and I saw the pinned comment and I saw the bio and all of that, right? And I was like, oh my God, what did I do? So, you know, I don't know. In retrospect, I think, you know, hindsight is 20/20. I think in retrospect, I should have taken down the video and I should have reached out to Thomas and apologized personally. That's what I should have done, okay? But I didn't. And that was another, you know, grave error that I made. So I left the video up and I put a pinned comment on the video. And the pinned comment was an apology to Thomas and saying, you know, that I apologized for misgendering her, and I said that Thomas uses she, her pronouns, when in fact, Thomas uses she, they pronouns. So it was another mistake that I made on top of it. I couldn't get anything right, okay? Today, Thomas has continued to post multiple tweets about the fact that I misgendered her, okay? I mean, to the point where it's a little, I don't really know what to do with it, in all honesty. You know, it's been insinuated that I'm transphobic, which that's really, like, pains my heart. You know, and I don't have to get on here and prove anything. I think anybody that's watched my videos for a long time knows what an advocate I am for the community that I live in, okay? So I got on Twitter today, and Thomas had posted, if Peter Monn doesn't take the video down where he's misgendering me the entire video, I will unfortunately have to start mass reporting it and reaching out to my YouTube team for help. I won't be tolerating drama channels mishandling how they talk about me or treat me anymore, okay? I immediately took down the video. So for people to turn on a dime like that and say, just because I made an honest mistake that I wish to God I could go back and I could change. I really, really do wish I could change. Thomas, from the bottom of my heart, I apologize to you. I wish I could take it back. I wish I had done the research. I wish I could change it. I can't. This is the best that I can do. The best that I can do is to educate myself, to learn, and to do better the next time. And I promise you, I will do that.
In that time period as well, Thomas Halbert made a video with the caption on screen saying that I am trans. And baby girl, I don't want to be rude or anything, but I just don't think that people knew that Thomas Halbert went by they, she pronouns. I don't think it was widely known. And I think part of that is that Thomas Halbert has taken a huge hiatus from social media. You just simply wouldn't even know that Thomas Halbert went by she, they pronouns. In fact, that was reflected by a lot of people who were like, oh really? I didn't even know that. As literally one of the main comments that many people were saying. Now, whilst I will say it is important for people to go forth and educate themselves, I just think that these kind of small little mishaps can happen. And personally speaking, I just don't think that Peter Monn is the kind of person to facilitate or engage in anti-trans rhetoric on social media. I have to call a spade and a duck, and if it quacks, she's quacking. I mean, this whole situation is quackers. Anyway, after all of the beef surrounding these two individuals, it seems as if Peter Monn and Thomas Halbert have since been able to come to an amicable place. They are happy with each other. I hope, because girl, that was a whole mess. But again, it seems as if both of them are hand in hand in the fight against trans rights. But in other shocking news, Keemstar finds out that genitalia does indeed exist.
Today I want to talk to you about an issue that is very important to others and other people don't care about it, and that is pronouns in a bio. Now, this is something that I always thought was stupid. I always looked for some like logical sense in pronouns in a bio, and all the arguments that I heard just didn't make sense. None of them did. But recently, as you know, I've been dating legal, consenting Gen Z girls, and they've given me their perspective on pronouns, and it kind of opened up my mind to why they're so important. And I know some of my more edgier fans are going to be upset with this, but honestly, it's time for you to wake up and grow up and, you know, grow yourself. So I'm announcing in this Twitter video that I have added pronouns to my bio.
Wow, and in other shocking news, Keemstar water is wet. In other news, an old video involving Edwins' generation actually resurfaced here on social media. He wants all of us to destigmatize kissing men. People state that this is the most consistent it is that Edwin has ever been in his whole entire YouTube career, considering his YouTube career has the consistency of lumpy diarrhea.
If it came down to it, I'd do an orgy with like 2 guys and 2 girls, and I'd give the dude a kiss. Why not? Girls can kiss girls and it's not gay. Why is it gay if a guy kisses a guy?
I'm mostly confused by the way it is that Edwin decided to say orgy. Orgy?
Orgy.
Orgy? Orgy?
Orgy.
Orgy? Andrew Tate states that he only strangled a woman a little bit.
Are you seriously so offended I strangled you a little bit? You didn't pass out.
I only bit your off a little bit.
Chill the out. Jesus Christ, I thought you were cool. What's wrong with you?
Now from Andrew Tate, who made millions and everybody, to Morphe, who lost millions and left everybody. product. Yes, that's right. This week, after all of the hoo-ha that took place with the Morphe stores having staff inside them but absolutely no products, no knowledge and no further information as to what the hell is going on with their job, Morphe finally files for bankruptcy. This may not have come as a shock to many people, but to some people it did. I personally feel that affiliation between brands and influencers when it comes to the makeup industry needs to dissolve and dissolve fast. I get it that everybody wants to have a makeup collection and everybody wants to release their own makeup collection. And I totally understand that there is hundreds upon thousands, if not millions, of money to be made. But businesses such as Morphe, who rely heavily on influencer endorsements, are literally only as strong as the longevity of the influencers' careers. And when we think about, you know, Shane Dawson, Bretman Rock, James Charles, Jeffree Star, Jaclyn Hill, and all of the other people who pioneered behind brands such as Morphe, they are slowly becoming dissolved because the public interest isn't there anymore. The big bucks to put your endeavors into is people such as Michaela Nogueira, but even that has a shelf life. I mean, I don't know whether you guys remember, but BH Cosmetics did a collaboration with Doja Cat shortly before that company also had to file for bankruptcy and went under. And if that wasn't bad enough, we were also able to find out from Rich Lux that Morphe owes millions upon millions of backdated payments to some of the influencers and influencer brands it is that they supported and had in their nationwide, in fact no, worldwide stores. So my question to you is, do you think the dawn of influencer marketing and influencer brands is pretty much over now? Do you think the days are gone where you can slap an influencer's name on a particular product and their niche audience will buy into it? Or do you guys think that we're all just over 30, girl, and our time is over? Tell me what it is that you guys think in the comment section down below. Okay, so this week, content creator Gabriella Lascano, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, found herself in a little bit of controversy over on TikTok, where she basically said, as a pioneer for the fat acceptance slash body positivity community, who was essentially forcing the hand of many big brands to have size inclusive clothing, she now, in hindsight, has a few issues with how the body positivity slash fat acceptance community is going. Basically, that we may have a lot of clothes, but it doesn't change the health implications of being fat. So let's take a look at what it is that she had to say, and I'll give my commentary.
I'm gonna say something controversial and I don't care. I don't care how trendy or cute or fun it seems to be fat. Don't let that shit hit your head. Don't let the idea that, oh, I could catch a dick no matter how big I am, cause you to forget about your health and to keep gaining weight. I actually feel kind of guilty for being a part of this movement, and I know it's not my fault or my responsibility to keep other people's health, but being a pioneer in this game, like I literally was one of the first influencers to work with Fashion Nova before they even had a plus size line. So when I say I'm a pioneer, I'm a pioneer. I'm one of the main reasons why we have the plus size fashion industry that we have, and you could argue with anybody, that's the truth. And my point is that I see a lot of fat girls who gained a lot of weight from being caught up in this movement and turning around 5, 6, 7 years later talking about, damn, I let my health go to shit. I got this problem now. I'm 400 pounds. I can't do this. I can't do that. Babe, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Being attractive, being able to still wear nice clothes is not the end all be all. You got to really think about your health. Because when you're in your 20s, you think that life is just rainbows and candy. You don't even think about the future. But when you start creeping up in age, babes, it's gonna catch up to you. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not saying that every fat person is unhealthy. Hello, I'm fat. I'm not claiming that you gotta hate fat people. That's literally the opposite of what I'm saying. But let's be for real. Health is real. Organs failing is real. Diabetes, heart disease, all that shit is real, okay? It's not fat phobic to care about your health. And if nobody else wants to say it, let me tell you the truth. Love yourself at any size. Wear the clothes you want to wear. But don't forget that your heart has to beat, babes. Don't forget that your blood sugar has to keep a balance, babe. No amount of Instagram pictures looking cute and being an influencer wearing a size whatever you are is going to stop your heart from not beating if you eating bacon every day. And this is coming from someone who's learning those lessons now, myself. So to the younger girls, the younger generation, take care of your health. It's not fat phobic to take care of your health. It's not a joke. And I'm saying this out of love, not out of self-hate. I see a lot of my fellow content creator, fellow plus size, fellow bloggers, whatever you want to call them, plus size models, now talking about wanting to get healthy, now talking about needing to da-da-da-da. Because 5, 6, 7 years ago, when they were 22, when they were 21, 25, it wasn't a problem. Now you're 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, whatever the case is, and you're like, damn, I can't get pregnant. I have this problem. I got that problem. The problems creep up, babe. And the reality is, loving yourself also includes taking care of your body. If you want this body to last 100 years, you got to take care of it. So don't let nobody else convince you that taking care of your health is fat phobic. And if somebody's telling you that, it's because they're miserable and they want you to die and stay fat like them. I took a lot of heat when I started talking about my weight loss journey, and now everybody else suddenly want to talk about it. I wonder why.
However, for as many people who were supporting her, there was also quite a lot of naysayers. And this is some of the videos that I've been able to find of individuals who've had some not so great things to say about Gabriella.
I just saw the video that everyone on body positive TikTok is talking about, and I want to make a very quick point that anyone who talks about fatness being trendy or a trend or cool, don't listen to them. They are not credible. Anyone who says that is honestly delusional, because look at how fat phobic and diet centric and just demonized fat people and fatness is in society. Who is saying it's a trend? Who is saying it's trendy? It's demonized everywhere. What's to look forward to? What's cool about it? What's trendy? Getting harassed on every single platform? Every single day? Getting videos taken down, removed from monetization, getting deplatformed entirely because we posted a video that then people can post anytime they want, all the time. You know, getting medical neglect, being just outcasted in society and have your body be an epidemic. It is bullshit. So just don't listen to anyone who says that. It's wrong.
Now, a trend it is that I started seeing when it came to this Gabriella video is that there were so many other individuals who basically had just taken over the trend of stitching Gabriella's content to spew some anti-fat rhetoric. Basically that we're all glorifying obesity. And why do we need to be seen in billboards? It's not that we need any clothes at all. But it seems to me that this is most likely the reason that Gabriella Lascano had decided to take down her content from TikTok because of videos like this.
No matter how big I am, cause you to forget about your health and to keep gaining weight.
God bless this woman's soul for being honest. Being fat is not cute. The reason it's not cute is because you are going to have health problems and it's going to shorten your life. Why on earth would you want to do that? Because you're too lazy to get in the gym or to watch what you're eating. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy to lose weight. It's going to be difficult, especially if you've been living a life of gluttony. It's going to take some time for you to overcome that. But choose yourself. You deserve to live a great life. And even though you may think that you're beautiful at any size, I guarantee you that your insides are not. Loving yourself means discipline. Not only should you have discipline in what you eat and how often that you exercise, but be disciplined in your thoughts. Be disciplined in your work. Become a savage when it comes to every aspect of your life. Be a winner.
Anyway, tell me what it is that you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think the same as Gabriella? Do you think that maybe we have made plus size clothing so, you know, accessible and fashionable that there is no real incentive for people to lose weight? Or do you think that she had the right idea, just not the right presentation? Or do you think that she is completely off base? Tell me what it is that you guys think in the comment section down below. Now, moving on. And last up on TLDR, we have Klien's search history showing that he wanted to find out how to shrink his prostate. I guess he found out that being the biggest asshole on YouTube came with some flaws. Anyway, that is a bit about it from me. I just want to say a massive thank you to my patrons, my members, as well as my Twitch family. I know I've been really slow on the content, but I'm bringing it back to you. And with that being said, you beautiful, amazing, badass bitches, tell me what it is that you guys think. Do you like this? Do you like this whole setup? Is it something I should do more? If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, I'll let it go. I hope you have an amazing day or evening, whatever it is you're doing. And until next time, it's been Paige. Bye.